Okay, sorry. I don't know. There was an initial, maybe it's the early morning hours. I'm not sure. A Zoom issue with the audio. So this is the second go around with my very good student, my business English student from Beijing, Zhao Shuang. 他Coco 还有英国名字，以后 she has two names. So this is August 2nd, 2022. Mimi, that's secret in Chinese because she doesn't like to be filmed, but I'm proving to her what a good student, how great, how much she's progressed. So I'm going to welcome her in, and it's only a 25-minute lesson. So, all right, thank you. Okay,
Hello.
yes,
Oh, okay.
good morning.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yes.
why it does that. Maybe
Maybe
sometimes,
the
I don't know why.
internet problem.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. But how are you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ben. Not bad.
Good.
Always as usual.
Yeah, did you read the that book has some good advice about
No,
life?
no, I,
And,
I don't found that book. Maybe this book come by in
in
China.
China. That's okay. Maybe I'll bring you a copy when I come back to China. Hopefully, 还有一天我走中国 one day. But it is no, just read that little section I sent you.
Yes, that
Yeah,
section I read it.
yeah. What did you think?
I think in fact I I can't remember what it said, but I really read it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a different. I grew up. My religion was Catholic, and it's a different. Every religion is different, but the same, right? Maybe same principles. Always be good to people, but how you internalize, 就是你看就是我是吧? Like how do you see yourself um,
Yeah,
is different. So I think to have anger or to not like a person is not good for you, right? It's not good for your own mind, your heart, right? So I like the way sometimes Buddhism, Confucian, right? Confucius, right? 在中文我不懂 right? How they different. I like the way they think, the way they believe. It's quite different. Yeah.
yeah. There's another way that there's another uh explanation about the good thing and bad thing. That is all the gifts that the God gives to you, because the good thing maybe let you happy, and the bad thing helps you to bring up. So everything happened on your body is you needed and good for you.
Interesting. That's a different way of thinking about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. That's very different.
Is this a religion or just a belief? What is this? Where is this from, Zhao Shuang?
uh, maybe it's a belief.
Is this from
Um,
Confucius or where? 哪里？你知道啊? Do you know or no? Where is
占星. I
Zhenxin?
found the dictionary for you.
Is it
Sorry,
a
wait a
person?
minute.
Is it a person, Igaren, or is it?
No, no, no,
Oh,
no, not a person. A group of people.
interesting. So yeah, it's a belief. Yeah, belief system. Very good. Okay.
The dictionary said that neurology division.
Yeah, 我不听你谁啊？就是 neuro, so brain
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
neuro. 你切字可以啊？neuro. How do you spell it?
Numerology division.
Neuro
Numerology division.
Ah, so no, yeah. So it's like a scientific way of thinking. Yeah, more of a science.
Numerology.
Numerology.
Yeah, numerology. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, interesting. Send me, give me a link. Ziding Talk. Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to look, take a look. I'll take a look. Okay, where were we in Deja. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like this one. Was a good worksheet. So I think we finished this one. Where were we? We were understanding the main idea. Oh yeah, the TED Talk. Let's watch this. I pulled this up for us. So, okay. Yo.
Okay.
And now I'm not going to do the closed captioning because your English, I think, has gotten so good, you don't have to read anymore, right? You can understand. So I will just play this for us.
Your favorite athlete closes in for a victorious win. The crowd holds its breath, and at the crucial moment, she misses the shot. That competitor just experienced the phenomenon known as choking, where despite months, even years of practice, a person fails right when it matters most. Choking is common in sports, where performance often occurs under intense pressure and depends on key moments. And yet, performance anxiety also haunts public speakers, contestants in spelling bees, and even world-famous musicians. Most people intuitively blame it on their nerves, but why does being nervous undermine expert performance? There are two sets of theories, which both say that primarily choking under pressure boils down to focus. First, there are the distraction theories. These suggest that performance suffers when the mind is preoccupied with worries, doubts, or fears, instead of focusing its attention on performing the task at hand. When relevant and irrelevant thoughts compete for the same attention, something has to give. The brain can only process so much information at once. Tasks that challenge working memory, the mental scratch pad we use to temporarily store phone numbers and grocery lists, are especially vulnerable to pressure. In a 2004 study, a group of university students were asked to perform math problems, some easy, others more complex and memory intensive. Half the students completed both problem types with nothing at stake, while the others completed them when calm and under pressure. While everyone did well on the easy problems, those who were stressed performed worse on the more difficult memory-intensive tasks. Explicit monitoring theories make up the second group of explanations for choking under pressure. They're concerned with how pressure can cause people to overanalyze the task at hand. Here, the logic goes that once a skill becomes automatic, thinking about its precise mechanics interferes with your ability to do it. Tasks we do unconsciously seem to be most vulnerable to this kind of choking. A study on competitive golfers compared their performance when instructed to simply focus on putting as accurately as possible versus when they were primed to be acutely aware of the mechanics of their putting stroke. Golfers usually perform this action subconsciously, so those who suddenly tuned in to the precise details of their own moves also became worse at making accurate shots. Choking may not be inevitable for everyone, though. Research suggests that some are more susceptible than others, especially those who are self-conscious, anxious, and afraid of being judged negatively by others. So, how can we avoid choking when it really counts? First, it helps to practice under stressful conditions. In a study on expert dart players, researchers found that those who hadn't practiced under stress performed worse when anxious, compared to those who had become accustomed to pressure. Secondly, many performers extol the virtues of a pre-performance routine, whether it's taking a few deep breaths, repeating a cue word, or doing a rhythmic sequence of movements. Studies on golfing, bowling, and water polo find that short rituals can lead to more consistent and accurate performance under pressure. And thirdly, researchers have shown that having an external focus on the ultimate goal works better than an internal focus, where someone is tuned into the mechanics of what they're doing. A study of experienced golfers revealed that those who hit chip shots while focused on the flight of the ball performed significantly better than those who focused on the motion of their arms. So perhaps we can modify that age-old saying, practice under pressure, with focus, and with that glorious end goal in sight, makes perfect. For a nail-biting example of
we say this Ingwen Tuak. It's practice makes perfect. So this was very applicable. Ni guangzhou wenti, Jintia, your problem, your business problem today. This is very helpful maybe for you, right? I don't know if it's numerology, but it's very applicable to what's going on. Can you tell me, Zhao Shuang, where is this speaker? What country is she from?
I don't know.
Oh, your English is
I
getting
can't.
so good. Your English is getting so good. Come on, right? She's a Miguelita, so she is from, I think, either probably USA. I can tell even if they're from Canada or USA, very close. But I think she's from the US. But that's okay. That's
Okay.
good. That's good. All right. Let me jump up. Drop this down. Yeah, that was good. That was difficult. We'll see what you remember. That was hard for me, but I thought it was very applicable to what you're doing, right? Or your problem, what you think is a problem, right, at work. Okay, so understood. So we listened to the section of TED Talk by Noah Kajiyama and Pen Shen. Oh, I think maybe it's either they're Japanese Americans, right? Because of their family name. Or Chen. Maybe also a Chinese American, right? And then Japanese American. Interesting. Very good. So then decide if the following statements are true or false. Okay, so not so difficult. It's about choking, right? To choke. Okay, number one, what do you think, Zhao Shuang? Choking happens when an athlete makes their shot? Yes or no?
Of course, miss their shots.
When they miss their shot. Excellent. Fabulous. Right? Great. And then what do you think? Does choking does it happen? Choking happens, yeah. Choking happens. Does it happen a lot in sport or sports?
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I think so.
It's true.
Yeah, of course it does. I think we say Americans, we say sports with an S, sports. But British people, right? They say sport. May S, no S. Number three,
Oh.
choking only occurs with sports people and athletes?
No,
No. Where else? Where else does this occur? Where else can you choke?
I think maybe someone with a lot of pressure may choking, not only athletes.
Can you choke at work?
No, but
Oh.
but I met someone that when they give a presentation, their face are choking.
Yes, right. I would say so. If you're in a business meeting or you're giving, right, a very important presentation, you can choke, you can forget what you want to say, right? There's
Yeah.
things that can cause a problem. You could be nervous, right? You could be nervous, and that is choking, right? We can consider that choking. All right, number four, the majority of people say that choking, right, it happens because they are naturally nervous. Yes or no?
Yes, I think it's true.
Yes, right. So if you're nervous, it's very similar, right? If you're nervous, right? There's so many words. We talked about this Sunday. If you're nervous, stressed, anxious is a good word, right?
Yeah.
So, right, you're anxious, then you can choke, right? Because it's internal, right? And you feel so nervous that you are choking. You will choke at something. Okay, glossary is another word for new vocabulary or vocabulary use, right? 新字, right? So a spelling bee. We have this competition. I know they have this Zaijunghua call, right? We call it a spelling bee, where how many words that you know, right? So students will stand up and it's like, okay, what is the meaning of anxious? And then they'll go, oh, I know, right? We call that a spelling bee. And then this is another, I don't know this name in Chinese, but a dart player, right? When they throw the dart, right? So those are dart players. So, okay, number four. Let's see. Listen to the rest of the video. We already listened, so we won't repeat. And select the correct answer for the following questions. All right, Zhao Shuang, give me either what, give me one, right? The speaker suggests that performance is harmed when the mind is, this is a good word, preoccupied, meaning you are thinking about something else than your presentation. Okay, so what do you
Uh-oh. I don't remember. I guess it's A.
worries, doubts, or anxiety? Yeah, these are all pretty similar. It's
Yeah.
the mind is
And
pretty,
they are nervous, fears. I think
yeah.
they all similar to me.
Yeah, you can watch if you really want to know. I think that was a great video, right? But you have YouTube, so you can watch this video, or maybe I'll try to remember to send you the video, but I thought it was really good. But these are all very similar, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
a 2004 maths. Again, Ingolida maths. They say it, British people say it with the S. Americans, we only say math. I don't know. I don't know. But a 2004 math study found students who were stressed, right, performed, what do you think? That's difficult too, right?
Worse on more difficult memory intensive tasks.
I think so. Yes, not easy, right? And we
Yeah.
definitely know not better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was either A or D. This is a pretty difficult worksheet, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. Number 3, tasks done are more vulnerable, right? Beating the B sound, vulnerable to a certain type of choking. Vulnerable means like, right? Ni wei tong, right? Your stomach.
Yeah,
You have
it
a
is
stomach
to
ache.
hurt.
Yeah, hurt, but it's a little bit different. Like, so your stomach is vulnerable to la fan, right? Spicy food. So you do not eat maybe spicy food because your stomach is vulnerable. It can get hurt if you eat spicy food. You understand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
understand.
Okay. So yeah, good. So what do you think? Task done.
Unconsciously, I
Unconscious.
think.
I think so. I think you're right. I would either say all of the above. These are pretty different, but they can be construed, meaning you can think of them the same because they have the root word of conscious, right? So you see conscious everywhere. So you're in your brain, you can think, oh, they're very similar, but they have different meanings, right? So subconscious means under your mind, under your brain, right? Consciously means you know what you are doing, right? So conscious, it's all conscious, what you are thinking, how you are acting, what you are doing. Unconscious and the act of, right, is an adverb. You know, an adverb is like ibar dunze zirangse, right? It's half adjective, half verb, right? So this is the act of not being conscious, right? So not knowing what you are doing. So tasks done are more vulnerable to a certain type of choking. Which one did you say?
See,
See?
unconsciously. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say B. We'll have to check all these at the end. I don't, yeah, this is just a very difficult worksheet, but that's all right. Okay, how about number 4? 2 things that can help us avoid choking at the most important times are to
I think it's B. Practice under stressful conditions and have a pre-performance routine.
okay, I think you may be right on that one too. How about number 5? According to the research, this is more effective and works better than an internal focus on the ultimate goal.
External goal? I don't know.
External, right? So imaginary means it's non-existent. You think it is there, but it is not, right? Emotional, okay, measure.
Someone
Yeah.
came to repair our kitchen.
太下面是我. All right, emotional, right? You are very emotional, like to show emotion, right? So when you think of your coworker makes you angry, you are emotional, right? And then external, right, is outside. So external, and then what is this one? If it's yin yang, okay, so external, what is this one then? If it is external, internal, internal.
I think
Right.
that's external goal.
You think
Or
it's
maybe
external, Mona?
emotional focus. I don't know.
That's all right. So, but if it's either external or internal, all right. Let's see. I want to see if we can work on this. This is a good worksheet. We can work on this later. So it's a long one. Let's see if we were right or wrong. So 2, focus on vocabulary. False. She misses the shot. True. It's common in sports. Yeah, you were pretty good with that one. Memorable. Rest of video, you may want to have them. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, we can fill. Okay, you can research this later, but I want to take
Okay.
time. Yeah, before we leave each other, I want to take time because I like to ask my students after I work with them. Hold on, Joshua. Hold on. After I work with them for so long, I want to ask you, how do you think? Do you think your English? I think it's almost been maybe 1年，就是我你英文老师 1 year or no?
No. I think about 7 or 8 months.
7 or 8 months. Okay, but I want to just
Yeah.
ask you, do you think your English has gotten better or no?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm getting better. At the beginning, I can't speak very well. Although I also can't speak very well, but I want to express.
Yeah, it's good.
That is the most important part.
Okay.
But about the vocabulary and the phrase and the grammar, I'm still very weak. But it is more about me. I don't do enough homework because of the hard work.
That's all right.
But
We
I
understand.
think that's okay. I can speak. That is the first step.
That's right. How do you, what, is there anything more that I can do? I always like, sometimes teachers, we always tell, just 老师老板说, right, are always the boss. What can I do to help you? What would you like more? What can I also do to help you get better with your English skills?
I think besides the scenario papers we learn, we can plan to do some words or phrase that is used in common, because I don't have time and
Okay,
the emotion to study for myself. So
good.
I think maybe we study on the class. Maybe that is good, also good for me.
I'm 我写字还有一个书I'm writing a book. I'm typing a book now about common English words or phrases. So I hope to
Oh,
have
that is good for me.
yes, so hopefully I will have it available, and then you can get the book too. So okay, I'll see you in 2 days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
okay, good.
Thursday.
All right, take it easy. We say take it easy
Okay.
in English, meaning like be calm, have a good day today. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Have a
再
good
见
day.
All right. Goodbye, my friend. 再见，朋友。拜拜。
Bye.
拜拜。